What's up, people? This is Ninja30 here, and I'm just going to get straight to business when it comes to this. This is a mini Q&A for two individuals that were nice enough to actually send me questions to my inbox. Plus, I have a bit of an announcement that I want to make afterwards, but I want to go ahead and get into this Q&A. This first question comes from Final Limits, and this person asks, what if John Cena went into the ring and couldn't handle the boos anymore from the crowd and ran off crying? Ran out crying for real, not in kayfabe. Well, number one, unfortunately, kayfabe no longer exists anymore. As much as I would like for it to, it wouldn't. But I think John Cena is actually so used to the boos that it probably doesn't affect him that much anymore. And I'm gonna be honest, the more a person boos you, the more they actually do care. It's kind of in a reverse psychology, if that's a way you can actually spin it. So I really don't think that he would actually run off crying, but I'm going to be real. It's going to be downright hilarious if he actually did. Really, really funny. And that would be something I would actually look forward to watching if he actually ran off crying. And but it would be really interesting, a huge angle. Actually, no, it would really be embarrassing if he actually ran off crying. That would really be pathetic, and that would pretty much be the downfall of John Cena if he actually did that. But thank you so much for Final Limits for your question, and it would be interesting. This next question comes from Nintendo Fanboy 1988, and this person asks, "Would you pay to see John Cena? Would you pay to see Hulk Hogan from the 80s versus John Cena from today in a match at WrestleMania with one half of the crowd that's all 80s kids, which would be young, by the way, and the other half kids from today?" Honestly, that really would be interesting. That really would be interesting. Because, I mean, Hulk Hogan versus John Cena, either or that match would be interesting. Because let's face it, the crowd in the 80s was a lot more hardcore, in my opinion, because it was all about the kayfabe. In the 80s, it was all about kayfabe. So if they see Hulk Hogan go down, that means that everybody's going to turn on him. Plus, everybody pretty much from today actually can't stand John Cena. So it's going to probably be a huge backlash for John Cena's character. I'm not going to lie. The people from the 80s and the people from today are going to band together to hate John Cena. And I know a lot of people out there who are still watching WWE that cannot stand John Cena would love for that to happen. But I'm going to be real. Hulk Hogan versus John Cena would be interesting, but I really do feel that Hulk Hogan's going to take out John Cena hands down, and I really don't think that Hulk Hogan will possibly lay down for anybody unless he respects you. I'm not sure how he feels about John Cena at all, but honestly, that would be an interesting match, not only for the match itself, but for the crowd. Because if the crowd hates on John Cena, and people of today hate on John Cena, it would just be one big bash of hate towards John Cena, and his credibility, everything will just be nil. Like, it would just be done. Like, seriously, I'm all for... Well, I'm a person that kind of like carnage, so in a way, I'm kind of looking forward to the carnage. But in a way, it would be bad for John Cena, because I don't think there'll be any way that he can come up from that. But thank you, Nintendo Fanboy 1988, for your question. Thank you so much for that. And if anybody has any questions to send for me, I am going to be doing a Q&A, and I will actually read it on the air. It'll be a mini Q&A, probably two people, how many questions that I actually get, I will actually put you and give you a shout out on the air as well. Now on to my announcement. With the WWE pretty much being not so great lately, pretty much mediocre, to the point where it literally took, and yes, I did see the video, Daniel Parkin walking out of a review. Honestly, I'm really going to cut back on my pay-per-views. Number one, the pay-per-views that they have so far that are not the big four are really, really, I don't know. It's just the build towards them really doesn't seem worth watching, except for Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell, they really did do my hometown justice, in my opinion, from after the crap they gave him for WrestleMania 27. But Survivor Series wasn't bad. but it could have been better. So honestly, I'm gonna probably be a little bit random with my reviews. It's not gonna be every Monday or I don't really do SmackDown reviews anymore unless I have something worth talking about. It's not gonna be every Monday. It's gonna probably be at random. If I really feel like that this is something worth talking about, then I'm probably going to do a review on it. But at this point, I'm not going to really do it every Monday. I'm probably just going to cut back and just be an observer instead of being a reviewer for just maybe for a little while. But if I feel like doing a video, if I feel it's worth talking about, then I'll probably do a review on it. But I am going to have some discussions. I'm going to have some discussions for those that are open to it. For anybody that wants to talk about it, I'm going to actually have, put a discussion up there. But I am going to still do Q&As. If you really have wrestling questions that you want to send me or any other questions in general, by all means, send them to my YouTube inbox. And I will definitely get to those whenever I can. And also, I just put a clip of the WWE Takes Over the Soup. And I thought this would be extremely corny, but I'm not going to lie. It's hilarious, especially the Daniel Bryan's ball segment. Yeah, that sounds weird, but I'm going to be for real. It was hilarious because that was the main thing I was thinking when I saw those moves. And Daniel Bryan actually saw that clip. And the fact that he was there and he saw that clip, he was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, that does look, yeah. Like, seriously, that is something that's worth watching. I actually put it on my Wrestling Fan Nation page. By all means, check it out, because let's face it, the YWC needs a laugh, and I think that'll be the best laugh. Not only do they have clips from recent clips, they have a clip from WrestleMania 4, they have clips from the Attitude Era. It's something that's worth watching, so please check it out. The YWC needs a laugh. We all need to have a break from WWE, blah, blah, blah. But we really do need to have a laugh, so please check that out. This is the Ninja Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.